Who's the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I can get on that list,
yes,
right?
Yes, without a doubt, you are invited.
Although DiCaprio has mostly maintained a public image focused on his acting profession and environmental advocacy, freak-out parties have garnered significant buzz online, with several claims emerging regarding the high-profile participants and the private nature of the gatherings. Whispers of his involvement in these private events has been spreading for some time, supposedly connecting him to an underground celebrity culture that many find fascinating. To the red zone, they need time to music applause, according to some accounts. DiCaprio and Diddy have been friends for years, residing in comparable elite Hollywood and music business circles. Diddy, well known for his opulent parties and lavish way of life, has a long history of organizing exclusive events attended by the most powerful figures in Hollywood. Supposedly DiCaprio's name appeared among others on a list that has been extensively shared on social media. This list supposedly consists of known people including Beyoncé, Jay-Z, Paris Hilton, Mariah Kentucky, and Ashton Kutcher. The circulating stories claim that these people were related to Diddy's infamous parties, which were noted for their abundant and covert nature. DiCaprio's involvement, however, has never been officially acknowledged, and his link with Diddy has mostly remained speculative. What is known is that the two shared a degree of familiarity, and both have been spotted at various events, including industry parties, over the years. Diddy's reputation for hosting some of the most exclusive and star-studded parties are well documented, and DiCaprio, as one of Hollywood's biggest stars, would naturally be one of the guest lists for many such gatherings. Who's the person that's number one on that invitation list? Leonardo DiCaprio, and I can get on that list, right? Yes, without a doubt. The rumors gained momentum when social media began circulating allegations of Diddy's so-called freak-off sessions. These events were characterized as secretive gatherings involving a select group of celebrities, allegedly for purposes beyond the typical Hollywood party. Some suggest that these parties were meant to cater to the elite, offering an environment where boundaries were pushed and indulgence was encouraged. While DiCaprio's involvement in such gatherings remains speculative, his inclusion on this rumored list has fueled numerous online theories.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and being like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
Right.
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to.
The list of individuals associated with these supposed gatherings contains a broad variety of notable figures, and the connection to Diddy's parties has generated quite a stir. Social media users, in particular, have seized onto this story, with viral postings and conversations leading to more music. Conjecture for it has been reported that personalities like Usher and Pink erased tweets on X, previously Twitter, around the time these speculations were at its peak, contributing to the frenzy of internet hypotheses.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the front shot of this.
Man.
Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
All right, 16.
You're not ready.
16.
Let's slow
All
down. Let's slow down, Jess.
Okay.
Let's slow down. Okay.
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
Yeah.
Others even speculated that Justin Bieber could have been adversely damaged by his affiliation with Diddy. However, these assertions remain speculative and without concrete evidence. This story starts when I'm with Puff and he's in the exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff, and everything. I said, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said, but plugs on. He was like, why, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you could do it by yourself. On that, I think that afternoon, same day, this rapper and him, DiCaprio, for his part, has never publicly commented on these allegations, choosing instead to focus on his philanthropic endeavors and career. The actor, who is known for being notoriously private about his personal life, has maintained his silence amid the rumors his connection to Diddy has not been the subject of public scrutiny to the same extent as some of the other names on the list, but his alleged presence at these events has certainly added a layer of intrigue to his public persona. One of the most notable characteristics of this supposed list is its variety, featuring personalities from all areas of the entertainment industry, from singers to actresses to media personalities. The purported participation of such a wide range of celebrities has led to heated conjecture regarding the real nature of these occurrences. The fact that these stories have persisted despite the absence of clear proof speaks to the power of social media and fueling narratives, frequently turning simple speculation into full-blown controversy.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff. When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
It is important to note that these rumors have frequently been phrased in a manner that underlines their claimed nature, with many publications underlining that the accusations remain unproven in the list of celebrities allegedly linked to these gatherings has made waves online, but there has been no confirmation from any of the named individuals. For DiCaprio, whose career spans decades of critical and commercial success, these allegations seem far removed from the public persona he has cultivated over the years. While DiCaprio has certainly enjoyed a reputation for being part of the Hollywood elite, attending high-profile parties and maintaining a network of influential friends, his alleged involvement in Diddy's rumored Freakoff panties remains speculative at best. There is little concrete evidence to support the idea that DiCaprio was a regular attendee or involved in any inappropriate activities during these events. Nonetheless, the rumor mill continues to churn, with DiCaprio's name frequently popping up in connection with these allegations. How do you escape it, though? Like, your name, for example, was referenced in the Diddy case, which was the most ludicrous thing ever. This is most stupid thing ever, but again, welcome to being a star, welcome to my world. In essence, the relationship between Leonardo DiCaprio and Sean Diddy Combs is one rooted in their shared status as entertainment industry powerhouses. While they have moved in similar circles and likely attended many of the same events, the specifics of their relationship, particularly regarding these rumored gatherings, remain shrouded in mystery. The two have been associated via numerous social circles, but there is no concrete evidence to imply that DiCaprio was an active participant in Diddy's most renowned gatherings. What is clear, however, is that DiCaprio's name has become entangled in a web of speculation surrounding Diddy's rumored parties. Whether or not these allegations hold any weight remains to be seen, but the actor has continued to maintain his focus on his career and activism, seemingly unfazed by the rumors. This suggests that for DiCaprio, the speculation surrounding his association with Diddy is just another chapter in the larger narrative of celebrity culture, where rumors and gossip often overshadow the truth, and then sometimes you would hear a boom, a thump, or whatever the situation is and stuff like that. I have, yo, what's up, everything good? And sometimes they will open a door, I'm right there by the door. Sometimes you see things you don't want to see. Despite the persistent rumors, no legal actions or formal accusations have been brought forward involving DiCaprio in connection with these alleged gatherings. As a result, much of what has been said remains firmly in the realm of online gossip and speculation. Nonetheless, the fact that these rumors have continued to circulate and serve as a reminder of how easily narratives can take hold in the public imagination, particularly when it involves high-profile celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio. Don't think he doesn't know you pay those lawyers to know those. Lawyers understand what he's going to beat, and his lawyers know what he ain't going to beat. Now, if the government is going to mandate that they are responsible for your well-being, they have to ensure the safety of your well. While DiCaprio's name has been linked to Diddy's Freakoff parties, the true nature of his involvement, if any, remains speculative, and unconfirmed allegations surrounding these events continue to circulate, but without concrete evidence or statements from the individuals involved. Much of the discussion remains based on rumor. DiCaprio, known for his acting talent and environmental advocacy, seems content to let the rumors pass, remaining focused on his public endeavors rather than addressing the Ling controversy. This approach has allowed him to dodge most of the unwanted attention, even as the talk over Diddy's alleged parties lingers in the public arena. You've encountered some pretty difficult moments these last few years, but so how is your religion? How has it helped you through those dark times? It's one of those things where I know that I'm here for a purpose, and I know that as long as I do what I do, and I'm excellent at what I do, and I'm passionate about what I do, God's will be done. According to reports and current legal filings, actor Cuba Gooding Jr. has been reportedly tied to Sean Diddy Combs and his notorious freak-out parties. These claims have arisen as part of a bigger inquiry into Combs' actions in a civil complaint brought by Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a former producer who worked with Combs. Gooding Jr. is referenced in conjunction with these meetings. Jones believes that Combs was grooming him to give him over to pals and include Gooding Jr. The complaint includes specific accusations concerning an event between Gooding Jr. and Jones. According to the court records, the alleged encounter occurred aboard Coles's boat. Jones alleges that Gooding Jr. started caressing him improperly, including his legs, inner thighs at the crotch region, the small of his back near his buttocks, and his shoulders. The complaint alleges that Jones refused these overtures, but Gooding Jr. reportedly continued until Jones violently pulled him away. These claims against Gooding Jr. occur in the backdrop of his recent legal difficulties. In 2019, Gooding Jr. faced minor counts of forcible after allegedly a woman in New York City. 2023 women had come forward with accusations of non-consensual thing against the actor. Gooding Jr. eventually reached a plea deal with prosecutors in the New York case. The agreement required him to undergo 6 months of counseling but did not include jail time. In a subsequent interview on Dan Abrams' Live, Gooding Jr. addressed these charges and the resulting plea. When asked about the incidents and the impact on his career, Gooding Jr. expressed a belief that everything occurring in his life has a reason, claiming it would eventually make him stronger and a better person. The actor's suspected participation in Combs' parties adds another dimension to his already difficult legal predicament. Former prosecutor Melba Pearson remarked on the incident, stating that where there's smoke, there's frequently fire. She pointed out that this is now
because when they were in the room and they would go in the room with another couple, right? And I've seen some things happen in the jacuzzi. Like when I'm the only one could go to the room 9 times out of 10. When Puff was the one who, was in the presidential suite, I'm the only one allowed. I gotta watch the door. No one can get into that door. I'm the only one that had the pass key or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Pearson said that Gooding Jr. would not escape consequence QS this time, given that he has previously met persons in Hollywood and other circles distance themselves after the first set of allegations. She also discussed the possibility of Gooding Jr. facing charges based on the allegations brought forward by Lil Rod. However, Pearson emphasized that several factors would come into play if new charges were to be considered. The statute of limitations would be a crucial consideration, depending on when the alleged incidents occurred. She also noted the importance of witnesses coming forward, as these cases often rely heavily on the witness testimony rather than tangible evidence. The purported link between Gooding Jr. and Combs' parties is part of a bigger narrative around Combs' activities. The lawsuit filed by Lil Rod paints a picture of lavish gatherings attended by celebrities, athletes, political figures, and even international dignitaries. What's happening to him now? It's one of the greatest tragedies that we going to ever read about, bro. This going to be one of the greatest tragedy that Shakespeare couldn't write in Richard. He couldn't write it in M. Beth, he couldn't write this __ in Homie Romeo and Juliet. This going to be one of the biggest tragedies in hip-hop, together with Pac's death, along with Big Big's murder. These parties supposedly acted as a cover for more nefarious activities. According to the complaint, Combs exploited his celebrity riches and power to protect himself and justify his acts. The attendance of high-profile visitors at these gatherings reportedly offered a patina of legitimacy to the gatherings. Nevertheless, the complaint argues that behind the scenes in private portions of Combs' facilities, illicit activities were going place. It's important to note that being present at these parties does not necessarily imply participation in or knowledge of any illegal activities, as Melba Pearson pointed out. The scale of these events, often held in large mansions with multiple floors and wings, means that guests might not have been aware of everything happening on the premises back in. March Cubby was embroiled in another scandal he was named as a co-defendant accused of, in one of the several cases against Diddy. Cuba has denied the allegations. Well, how do you fully escape it, though your name, for example, was mentioned in the Diddy case, which was the most ridiculous thing ever? This is the most ridiculous thing ever, but again, welcome to being a celebrity, welcome to my world. The allegations against Combs and the mention of various celebrities, including Gooding Jr., have sparked renewed interest in past incidents. For instance, the lawsuit references is a 1999 nightclub shooting in New York City involving Combs. This event, which occurred early in Combs' career, has resurfaced in light of the latest claims. How do you escape it, though your name, for example, was mentioned in the Diddy case, which was the most ridiculous thing ever? This is the most ridiculous thing ever, but again, welcome to being a celebrity, welcome to my world. The nightclub shooting, which took place on December 27, 1999, involved Combs, his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez, and rapper Shine. While Combs was acquitted of charges relating to the event, Shine spending 10 years in jail. The current lawsuit argues that Combs was truly responsible for the shooting and that Shine took the blame for him. This rehashing of earlier occurrences exposes the complicated network of accusations concerning Combs and people in his circle. Retired FBI agent Bobby Chalkin indicated that investigators may take a second look at the shooting, despite it occurred 25 years ago. You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out. Well, you haven't. You try to get in touch with me, with all my boyfriends and whatnot, but you never truly got my number. So my number, I'm gonna tell you my number. Okay, exactly. He said that although Combs was acquitted on state counts, federal charges might be different, perhaps coming under RICO, Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, or continuing criminal enterprise laws. Shaken also highlighted that with time, persons who were formerly scared or threatened can feel more comfortable coming forward with information. He suggested that if there's evidence of witness intimidation or jury tampering from the original case, it could provide grounds for refreshing the charges in a federal case. The allegations against Gooding Jr. and his alleged connection to Combs parties are part of a larger narrative that has emerged following a series of civil lawsuits against Combs. These lawsuits, filed by various individuals, including former romantic partners and associates, have painted a disturbing picture of Combs' alleged behavior over several decades. People feel that I'm accessible to them, so I come in contact with all kinds of people, from people who adore me or people who are offended by you, people who feel you're aggressive, and you have to learn that as you walk on this path you must stay neutral. The situation surrounding Combs and those allegedly involved in his activities, including Gooding Jr., continues to evolve as more information comes to light and investigations proceed. It's likely that further details will emerge about the nature of these gatherings and the individuals involved. It's crucial to remember that at this stage many of these claims remain allegations. The legal process will ultimately determine the veracity of these accusations and any potential consequences for those involved. As the situation develops, it serves as a reminder of the complex interplay between celebrity power and accountability in the entertainment industry. The allegations against Gooding Jr. and his alleged involvement in Combs gatherings also emphasize the ongoing for the people involved, but for how the industry responds and prevents such alleged conduct in the future. Don't forget to subscribe and click the video on the screen for more celebrity news.